Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Zhang, the visa in Korea. So, as I posted yesterday, and today's I will give you some of the lectures about quarter 4, the E74 visa right now. So, the first the 15 to 20 minutes, I will explain the basic and the requirements and which kind of things you need to consider before in applying for E74. Okay, so there are 23 persons are watching our Facebook the live channel right now. So I will start right now. Is it okay? Okay. There is a E74 visa, which is our is for the skilled workers and somebody who got E9 visa or H2, but usually the most of the person who are applying for E74 are E9 visa holders. So the first of all, you need to know the two things before you applying for the E74. And the first one, you need to work over the 5 years in Korea with a E9 visa. So it means you shall be the second entry with the E9 visa. So because in the first entry and gives you just 4 years and 10 months. So 4 years, 10 months is very, has changed some of the rules from the 2018. So you need to have the working experience more than the 5 years. It means you need to come to Korea with a second time entry. Secondly, you need to have at least 52 points, right? 52 points. So the most important thing to reach in 52 the points is your 2 years income for the quarter 2 application. So please kindly check your 2017 and 2018 income, right? Not 2019 income, okay? So only immigration office, they may check that your 2017 and 2018's income based on the income certificate issued by tax office, okay? So you need to visit to a tax office and you need to get issued 2017 and 2018 income certificate. These are the most important things. So you need to get a 52 point and over 5 years and working experience in that in Korea. This is the most important thing. So if your the points are less than 52 points, unfortunately, there is no chance to apply for E74 visa. Okay. So today is I will, as I mentioned, you explain very simple what is the E74 visa, right? And after that, I explain the document list. But I just attached already the whole document list on my Facebook page, but I will explain it one more time for that. And also each of the document and which kind of things you need to consider before the submitting or applying for the E74 visa, right? So if you are ready and you may get a lot of documents and submit to immigration office, but your immigration office, right? But mostly also you need to check that you need to reserve at the immigration, right? And you can, well, most of all knows it, right? But you need to reserve your reserve visitation on the High Korea webpage in the firstly. And your application period is April 6th, right? April 6th, 2020 to April 8th in 2020. So just 3 days only. So you need to reserve 9 except for 12 to 1 p.m., right? 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. during April 6th to April 8th, right? So this is the most important thing, right? So April 6th to April 8th. Only 3 days. So the right now, if you think is that you have over 52 points, right? Please reserve at the High Korea and April 6th to April 8th, right? And the 9 to the 6 p.m. First time you have to do that, right? Reserve at the High Korea for your the visit reservation. Okay, this is a very important thing. Okay, and also if you apply for the during an April 6th to April 8th in 3 days, and immigration will check 125 persons based on the highest score to 125 person. Can you understand, right? So only 125 person and will be selected as a E74. So, but nobody knows the cut line. But this is January Q1 application in 2020 Q1 was 55 points, and based on my understanding is topic or KIIP in a level 3 and stage 3. So, but in my personal opinion is that this April applications in the point will be more or less than this January Q1 application, because there are several things that happen, right? So everybody's okay, right? They are spreading some of the COVID-19 and the virus. That's why, and it's a very difficult situation in Korea and also entire world. So that's why, and topic Korean the test of proficiency, right? And the topic and KIIP and the schedule and the learning schedule and has been delayed, and also the testing and also has been delayed. That's why it's a very hard time actually, right? Due to the COVID-19 virus. So I hope that everybody who to see this lecture and everybody is okay, and hope everybody will be fine. But anyway, so when you apply for your E74 and visa application from April 6th to April 8th, right? The 3 days, and the result comes on 10 a.m. April 17th. 10 a.m. April 17th. So almost 10 days after your application, the result comes out. The result comes out, you know that, and you can check the High Korea webpage, but I will update it. And once an immigration office has released that kind of information. So if you check that your name on the result of E74 application, and then the first step has been completed, and is great. And after that, immigration will check your document more thoroughly, and that will give you the final and the result like end of this April. So today is March 21st, right? It's a Saturday night. So there is only the 2 left to prepare the whole document before applying for the E74. So before that, I said already, right? Please kindly reserve your application date from April 6th to April 8th first, okay? And I will explain the basic information about the E74. This and Q2 is compared to the Q1 has been changed. A few things, very important thing has been changed. So I just give you some information on that. And firstly, but there is no any specific and guideline for the criminal record in the criminal. And if somebody violated some of the Korean criminal the law, But there was no specific guideline and which kind of person got criminal and deduct -5, right? But this the quarter 2 in immigration has announced that if you got fined over 500,000 won, 50만 원, right? And if you got fined 500,000, and your application will be difficult, right? So you need to check that there is any violation for Korean criminal the law, right? The first, mostly the kinds of criminal, the things that happened. The firstly, if you got a fight to somebody, right, and hitting each other, but it doesn't matter about other things. But and if it that kind of a record recorded in a police station, in automatically, and this police station report you're some fighting each other, right? And that kinds of information to immigration office. So it is very, very tough, right? And also, if you drive and drive a car without the license and without a driving license, and you got caught, it's very serious, right? So it might be more than 500,000 and fined. So it is very difficult to apply for the E74. So another one, if you have a driver license and if you drove with a drunken drive, so if you got caught, it's very, very serious. That one is very difficult. It's almost difficult to apply for the E74. So in quarter 2, immigration has that the criteria for the what is exactly about the criminal and actor and the behavior. And so they defines that if you got fined over 500,000, there is very difficult to apply for the E74. Okay, except for and below 500,000, and you got the criminal the things that happen, or if you got the report, right? You have to report your renewal of your passport. But if something got happened and delayed in the report, and that will be the give some of the penalties, right? But this is less than 150,000, so that is not big, but your the point will be deducted around the 5 points, right? So this is the most important thing. So the most important thing is you need to check that, right? You need to consider that there is any criminal record in your while you're staying in Korea. Wow. Okay. It's this is the first one, and this quarter 2 it's changed. So the change is your age. It's very generally changed, right? The previously very strict, like something like that, like for example, if your age is international age, right? 32, you got only 7 points, and previously, right? Not quarter 2. And if you age 33 to 34, you got just 5, right? And the after 35 to 39, you got 2 points only, right? And in past the E74. But starting from the quarter 2, I will talk to you, right? And listen carefully, right? Unexpectedly, you got an additional point, right? I think and watch this. But not most of the person, right? The rare person under 24, I think it's very difficult, right? Because we need more than 5 years of a working experience. So under 25 years old, yes, 20 points, but it's very, very rare. But if your age is under 27, you can have 17 points, 17, right? Under 27, right? Including 27, right? Including 27 years old in international ages, you can get 17 points. And if your age is 30, right? Including 30 years old in international age, you can get 14 points. 14, right? 14. Wow, it's good. So if your age is under 33 and including 33 years old, you can get 11 and a point. But previously, if your age is 31 to 33, is very low. But if your age is including 33, right? 33, under 33, including the 33, and you can get 11 points, right? 11 points is very high. And also, if your age is 34 to 36, you can get 8 points. Previously, just that you can get 2 points, but if your age is 34 to 36, you can get 8 points, 8, right? And also, if your age is 37 to 39, you can get 5 points. One of my clients, and he's 37 years old, and but based on in a quarter one and criteria of ages, and his points were just 2 points. But right now is a new and the criteria, and he can get 5 points, right? Because he is 37 years old. Okay, I make it clear one more time. If your age is 28 to 30, right? 28 to 30, 14 points. And your age is 31 to 33, you can get 11 points. And your age is 34 to 36, you can get 8 points. And 37 to 39, and you can get 5 points, right? Wow. This is one of my clients got additional 3 points. So you need to check that. And already I posted it, this new criteria, so it'll be better to check this one. One more time, another one. The Korean language, as you know that, right, is a very, very tough season right now because of there is no any the Korean classes in opened right now. It's from the almost the end of January to until now. There is no any Korean class, even like a KIP or just a placement test for the KIP. Everything is delayed. So I know this is very tough. One of the person and studied the right now in stage 5, but before and this April application, he might get and complete, right, then and KIP the stage 5, but right now is difficult, right, because totally stopped his and the learning KIP and delayed, so he just only can use it KIP stage 4. The point is the same thing and against the quarter 1. So if you have a topic 2 and KIP stage 2 completion, you got 5, and stage 3 and topic 3, and you can get 10 point, right? 10 point. And if you got KIP stage 4 and topic and the level 4, if you have it, and you can get 15 points. And if you complete and KIP stage 5, just for the permanent, not the naturalization, right? And you can get 20 points, and topic and the level 4 or 6, you can get 20 points. And also another one, if you are working at a same company over 1 year, so every 1 year you can get additional 1 point. So if you are working, including your the second entry, right, as a sincere worker, or secondly and come to the the company again, and you may get the you can and combine your how long are you working at this, right? So if you're working continuously like 2 years, and you can get 2 points, right? So some of the person contact me and said that he was a sincere worker, right? Sincere worker, and 4 years and 10 months of working at our one company. But when he came back to Korea and still the working, but after 2 years after his sincere working and second entry, and this company was closed, and this reason he had to move to another company. So it means, but even though that one is not his fault, but immigration and said that, oh, I'm really sorry, but even if your company closed, but it is not your fault, but new company, right? How long have you been working at this new company? And just you can use this working and the period at a new company, okay? Another one, there is an asset as an optional, and there is a regular installment savings. So I saw similar persons, and you need to save at a bank, right? This is a installment savings. It's a little bit different from other countries. It is called in Korean is a 적금, 정기적금, regular installment savings, right? 정기적금 and regular installment and savings. So there is some of the rules, right? So if you want to get it 5 points to save in 30 million won and over, right? And you need to the saving your money over 2 years, right? Including 2 years. So, but monthly you need to the save the money like 800,000 won, 80만 원 at least. But if you save 800,000 won monthly, it takes more than 2 years to reach 30 million won. So based on my calculation, if you just complete 30 million won within 2 years, you need to save 1.25 million won, 125만 원, right? 1.25 million won at least per month. So if you save 2 years, you can get 5 points. And another one, this is a working experience, and it's a little bit different from the continuous working at your same company, right? This is a 근속, but this one is a working experience. So most of the and the E9 visa holders are working at the manufacturing, right? So if you are working at a manufacturing over 6 years, you get 10 points. And if you are working more than 4 years, you can get 5 points, right? So, but if you are working at a root industry, agriculture or fisheries, and over 6 years, you get 15 points. 15, yeah, this is the highest score. And also, but less than 4 years, right? And you more than 4 years, and you can get just 10 points. So one of the person asked me like this, and the one of the person got working at the manufacturing, general manufacturing, 일반제조업, right? The general manufacturing and the working and the 4 years, and moving to the another and manufacturing company, but that company as the current company as a root industry. So if you combine each other in 2 years and 6 years and 2 years and 4 years and totally 6 years, right? So how, what is my points, right? So if you want to get the 15 point for the road industry, you need to work. You need to work over 60 years or 4 years. 4 years and 10 points, and 60 years for 15 years. It means you need to work at the road industry and a company more than 1 year, plus previously your working experience at the road industry, right? Combined together. So combined together, if you got more than 6 years, you can get 15 points, but less than the 6 years and over the 4 years, you can get only 10 points. But I think it's most of the person know it because of it is not a new rule. And another one is there is additional the point is but this one in the more detailed things, and this information has released from the immigration, right? There is the 읍면, right? 읍면 working career, right? So this new rule is that indicated, and metropolitan government, metropolitan city, and 경기도, right? Metropolitan means the metropolitan, and Seoul and metropolitan, 광역시 and 특별시 and 경기도, and even if you are working at the 읍면 in a metropolitan city, 광역시, or Seoul, and 경기도, there is no any additional and the point for your provincial and the working experience. So there was a 13 읍 and 면 the where you can get additional points. So if you're working and more than 2 years, and you can get 5 points, and 3 years is 7 points, and 4 years and 10 points additionally, right? There is mostly 강원도, right? And 충청남도 and 충청북도 and 경상남도, 경상북도, 전라남도 and 전라북도, and some of the Jeju Island, right? So there is not that a lot, because even if you're working at 읍면, but you are the city is a part of a metropolitan city, or Seoul, or 경기도, is difficult to get additional points, right? And also, but there is a new the rule that has been announced, but I needed to check that already I requested it that the questions, because of previously if you want to get an additional point on the working at the provincial, right, province at some 읍면, and there was a certain and conditions that you needed to work at our 읍면, 충청남도, 충청북도, and 강원도, and 경상남북도, 전라남북도, etc., right? And you needed to work over 1 year right now, and you can combine previously your working experience at our 읍면, but starting from this Q2, and even if you are working at a Gyeonggi-do and metropolitan city and you're Seoul, but previously, if you're working more than 1 year at a provincial, right, beneficial, that kind of a region, you may get additional and a point. So, but that one is I just keep and asking, right? So I will let you know. But based on the Korean language and has indicated that, and you can combine whole 읍 and 면 and working experience the past 10 years. So if your the career is more than 2 years, and you got 5 points, and 3 years is 7 points, and more than 4 years you can 10 additional points, right? But that one is a little bit the questionable, right? So already that knew the criteria, I just requested it. So once this new information is released, I will visit you again. And but you know the deduction. But the lastly, and I will talk to you the how many and the E7 visa holders can be hired at that company. So it doesn't matter about the how many number of Korean workers are working in your company. It doesn't matter. So only one person, and if you have if your points are more than 52 points, and you can apply for that. It means at least one person can apply for E7 visa in your company. It doesn't matter how many Korean persons, right? So, and the rest of the information, and you can check my previous and posting. There are everything, right? Okay. And right now is okay. This lots of my brothers and sisters and contact me a lot, right? Okay, so I will check that and give some information based on your based on your questions. Okay, the Mr. Abdul, what kind of a document? The papers are very important for E7, right? Well, very excellent question. Okay, the first of all, and you needed to prepare for the 2017 and 2018 right? Income certificate, right? And also it is very good to prepare for the 2019's withholding tax certificate and 근로소득 원천징수. This is just for the additional document, but 2018's income shall not be counted as your income. But if you prepare the income certificate in 2017 and 2018 and 2019's withholding tax certificate, it'll be better to submit it together. And also, there are several of the companies and from the last October, the 2019, and immigration and office and may check that your companies and the tax payment. So, and they talk to the company and get these two very important documents. The first one is 지방세 납세 증명원, right? Means local tax and fee and the payment and certificate, right? And 지방세 납부 증명원 from your company. And talk to your company and your company will prepare, right? 지방세 납세 증명원, right? And in the local tax income and certificate and for your company, right? Not you. And also your company's 국세, right? National tax income certificate. These are two the most important things, right? And so you need to talk to the company and prepare and 지방세 납세 증명원 and the local tax and the payment certificate and 국세, the national tax and the payment certificate. This is one of the most important thing. Another person, Mr. Cho, son, I'm clean since 2004 in Korea without any bad record. This is very good. Yes. Without any criminal record is very, very important. And the other one is your birthday is 1990 January 1st. Oh, I need to check that. Okay. Your birthday, I check that. If your age is 1990 January 1st. Based on today, as your age is 30. So your age is 30 right now. So if everything is perfect and you can get your points, 14 points for your age, right? So if you if you were born in 1990 January 1st, your age is 30 in international age, and you can get 14 points. Okay, the person. Oh, Mr. Cho, I'm sorry, you're 44 years old. Just only until 39 get 5 points. So, and if you are over 40, there's no additional point for your age. I'm really sorry about that. Mr. Kumar Khatri, yeah, I know that, right? And you are KIP and delayed. Wow, it's very, very sad. Yeah, I know that. Really, I truly understand that your current situation. If you got and KIP stage 5, you can get 20 points is the very highest one. But every KIP and classes are closed due to COVID-19. So I'm really sorry about that, but you need to wait until this July application. And somebody asked me about the Korean language studies. You can, if you want to study in Korea as some learning some Korean. So D41, there is a D41, and you can apply for that. So 92 to September 9th. Wait a minute, 1992. October 19. Your age is your ages are, wait a minute. Okay. 1992, October 19. You are 27, right? Yeah, okay, you are 27. Mr. Podell, you were born in October 19 in 1992. So your age is 27. So if you meet the requirement, like a working over and 5 years in Korea, and the point will be given and 17. Your age is 27, and you can get 17 points. And also, Mr. Kumaru Katsuri, right? Can I get additional point for working Ganghwa-읍? Really sorry about that. It's a Ganghwa-gun, right? Ganghwa-gun is Incheon. It's part of Incheon metropolitan city. So I said that there is no any additional point for metropolitan government, metropolitan city, and Seoul and Gyeonggi-do. Okay, so I'm really sorry about that. You are working at a Ganghwa-읍, is a 읍, but you were highest in a city as a part of our Incheon, the metropolitan city. So there is no any additional point for your working at our 읍면. I'm really sorry about that. And also, how many months can you apply for E7 before the end of your contract? Mr. Lewis is our. Do you hold E9 visa, right? But actually, you need a 1 year, at least a 1 year working contract shall be remained when you apply for the E74. Why? Is mostly is immigration will be given 1 year at least for E74. So when you apply for the E74, your working contract shall be remained like within 1 year, right? So just if you were the working experience, you were the contract is the remains only just a 5 month, right? Immigration will give you just a 5 month, but after that you just extend, right? So I just recommend you to make a new contract, right? With a new contract, because this year's and the hourly income has been changed from January 1st. So if you got the working contract is based on last year or previous year, right? So it doesn't reflect on this year's new hourly wages. So before apply for the E74, please kindly make a new contract, right? And reflect on the 2020 the hourly basic income. And another one, and also if but it doesn't matter about how many months you got left, right? So if you meet the requirement over 5 years and more than 52 points, but if the working contract is finished, right, before the quarter 2 application period is not acceptable. But even if, right, and your the expiration date of your E9 visa is April 15, but before and the application this period, if your the visa is still remaining, and you can apply for that. And even if expired the visa after your E74 visa application, you can stay in Korea until the final result comes out. Okay, and F27 visa, right? This today's channel and the lecture is just for the E74. But if you got the E74, the 1 year from the E74, right, receiving date, and you can apply for F27. So if you meet the 80 points out of 125 points, right? 80 points, and you can apply for the F27. Okay, can you got it? So firstly, you got E74 first, and after 1 year, then and you have a chance to apply for F27 if your points are over 80 points. Okay, and another person is wow, this is a sharing and the person, and thank you very much for your the heart and the like, and also your share, right, and my lecture and other things. So Mr. Khan, have any point still one company, my first company, right? If you were, I said already, right? So if you are working at more than 5 years, and your current company is if you're working at 1 year, and you got one additional point, right? Based on current company, right? So if you working more than 2 years, and you got 2 points, 3 years and 3 points, 4 years and 4 points, and 5 years and 5 points, right? Additionally, so every 1 year, if you're working at our current company, and you can get 1 point for every 1 year, okay? And also, Mr. Kamal Home, yeah, is your birthday is March 16, 1984. Okay, wait a minute. You're 1984, and March 16. Your age, Mr. Kamal Home, where you were at your age is 36 years old. So within this year, if you apply for the E74, you may get 8 points. Wow, 8 points. But previously in a quarter, your point only got to 2 points. But this new quarter 2, if you apply for that, this quarter 2 or quarter 3 or quarter 4, if you apply for that, your age will be given 8.8. Wow, congrats. You got additional points, right? Mr. M.A. Hassan, yeah, I have 56 points. How much possibility? But I'm not sure, Mr. Hassan. And because there will, immigration office will be chosen and 125 persons only based on the highest score and cut. So I don't know the cut line, but based on the quarter 1 and cut line was 55 and KIP stage 3, right? So I think if your points are 56, yeah, you try. I think it's a bit a possibility, right? So even if the point is looks so a little bit low, like 55 and 56, but if your point is over 52, just try to apply for that. Nobody knows cut line, right? So, Mr. Hassan, try to apply for that. Quarter 2. If you meet the 2017 income and 2018 income is yearly, if it's over the 26 million won, yeah, try to apply for that. Okay? Sure you are, Mr. Hassan. And Mr. Kamal Home, can I get more points? But we need to check a lot of things, right? Your income, your education, and your Korean language, and so you needed to check that a lot, right? So the firstly, you needed to check my previous and the posting. So please kindly check your current point first, okay? And if you have any questions, contact me. You know my cell number, right? There is a home button, and there is some of the button contact me on my Facebook page, so you can contact me, right? Okay, and E7 visa valid only for 1 year. E7, what is the E71 or E74? But I don't know actually about that. But E7 E74, right? I just did. If you apply for the E74, that will be given the 1 year at the first time. But when you extend and based on your working contract is 2 years, maybe it will be given the 2 years. But firstly, mostly I saw the larger person, but first time an application will be given 1 year, right? But after your extension and based on the working contract in 2 year and 1 year, they will give and and based on your working contract period. But mostly, first application will be given 1 year. And can I still apply for E74 visa even I cannot get point in my age 44? Mr. Joseon, it doesn't matter about your age, right? So just to check the whole your points. So your point is of over 52. It doesn't matter about your age, right? So you can try, right? Without your age point. Everybody get old is no problem, right? Getting old, everybody, right? Next year, but this year you somebody like a 26 years old, but next year somebody will be somebody is in the age will be 37. So in a point will be the shortened. So don't worry about your age. Just focus on other points. Okay. The Mr. Imran Bajwa, and can I apply for E7 visa with a 58 point? Yes, Mr. Imran, try to apply for that. Oh, you got higher than the previous Mr. that one of the person, right? So you got 58. Just try for the quarter 2. If you meet 2017 and 2018's and yearly income is more than 26 million won, and you got more than 52 and 58. Yeah, just try for that. Your score is higher than quarter 1. Brother, try. Another one. Mr. Mujaffar Awan. Wow, you're working at 7 years. So if you're working at a one company and 7 year, and you got 7 additional points, and your age is 1987 and September 14. Your age is 32. Okay. So I think until this year, and you are the age 32 will be given. Your age points are 11. Wow, great. Mr. Mujaffar Awan, your age will be given 11 points within this year. Right? Quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Yes. So until your age is 34. You got 11 points. Wow, great. And Mr. Suneth Priyanga, if someone came in South Korea middle of a year, can he count his salary 2 years with that 6 months? If it doesn't matter about your second time entry when, right? You can combine and yearly, right? So if your working experience in the over the 5 years, and if you come back to Korea with a sincere worker or EPS special topic, and 1 year income is over 26 million won, and if your points are over 52, yeah, you can apply for that. But I entered in Korea June 26th. Okay, Mr. Bajawa, right? And but it's an entry from the 2018 and June. There is a second time entry, and if you don't have enough the salary income in 2018 and 2019 and 2020, and you I just recommend you to apply for the 2021 next year after May. Okay. And also now I am holding D10 and D10. We are just talking about E74 and E9. I'm really sorry about that. And another one is, can I apply for the E74 in first 5 years of visa? I'm not returning. Mr. Saeed, right? And need 5 years. So first 4 years and 10 months. After that, you come back to Korea as a second time entry, right? You need a second time entry and working experience more than 5 years. So first time entry, it is not possible. I'm really sorry about that. Please come back to Korea again. And Mr. Khan, okay. 7 years of working experience, you got 7 points. Great. Yes. And Mr. Rashima KC, for April, which year income tax involved? Yes, Mr. The Resham. And this quarter 2 required income certificate in 2017 and 2018 only, right? 2017 and 2018. And if you apply for after May, you can use 2018 and 2019 income for from this May, okay? But this quarter 2, you can use 2017 and 2018 income only. And oh, thank you, Mr. Kamal. Oh, yeah, you said the message to me, and thank you, and I really appreciate that. Muhammad Jinas Ahil Ali, and I checked your you were the November, right? November 12th, 1987. 87. Oh, your age is 32. So wait a minute. 1987, right? $1987. Yeah, you got 32. So you can get 11 points. Congrats. Yes. So Muhammad and Jinas Ali, Ahil Ali, Mr. Ali, you may get 11 points, right? 11 points because of your age is 32. Kun Gurung, sir, does age point, salary point, and other points are same for both applying and renewing E74 visa? If you apply the renewing, you got an E74 already, right? So you are trying to E74 renewal. So, and you can prepare for just a point based on quarter 2, right? So, but if you got E74 last year, but when you extend and based on current rule, so just check that I already posted it in the quarter 2. So right now, if you extend your E74, please focus on new criteria. Okay, so I think your age and the point will be higher than before. And wow, Mr. Kamal Shrestha, your point is 69. It's more than 65 points. Mr. The Kamal Shrestha is 69. So if you do, try in April or anytime you want, then you can apply for that. So there is a special quota for the higher point. There's somebody who got more than 65 more than 65 points. And if you have this one, and you can apply anytime you want, even like a regular the quarter season and quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Except for that, anytime you want and you can apply for that. Okay? Congrats, Mr. Kamal Shrestha. You got 69. It's great. And I have a monthly 250만 원. Yeah, 250만 원 in the monthly is more than 26 million won per year. So check the 2 years income, right? So January 1st to December 31st and 1 year and income shall be over 26 million won. If you 2 years income and every yearly and your income is yearly income is over 26 million won, and you can apply for that, right? Good. Yeah, 250만 원 is good. Yes. And Mr. Aman Singh Adu, right? Oh, well, this is a different chapter, right? Okay, I'm sorry. And okay, Parvez Anwar, I work in the same company 7 years. Congrats. You got 7 years and 7 points additionally, right? Great. Yeah, so you can get 7 points. And Atsumo Hossain, okay, your age is 1986. April and 1. April 1, but if I think this well, a little bit changed it. But your age is right now is 33, but after April 1st, your age will be 34. So, but it's a quarter two application period starting from April 6th. So if you are preparing for the quarter two, your age will be 34. So 34 is, you may get 8 points. Okay? This is based on your application date. So if you apply for the April 6th and the quarter two application, and your age is 34, so your age points are 8. Right? It's a good point. Wow, but I cannot read your name. Right? I'm working almost 9 years in the same company, and the date of birth is 1991, December 8th. And volunteer working. Wow. I did 1 year, can possibly 7 for apply. But your salary is base salary is 2.2, 220만 원. And the 1 year is but I need to calculate. Wait a minute. I need the time to calculate. Oh, it's okay. 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 So 220만 원, 220만 원, and 12 months. Oh yeah. If you earned 2.2 million won monthly and your yearly income is 26.4 million won, so wow, you can apply for that, but need 2 years yearly at least 26 million won. So if your the monthly income is 2.2 million won, yes, your yearly income is 26.4 million won. Yes, it's good. So more than 26 million won. And oh, Mr. Lin, your point 92. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I'm really sorry about that, and I need a little bit of time. In 1988. Oh, 1992. March and 5th. And March 5th. Your age is 28. Miss Lin, your age is 28. You got 14 points for your age. 14 points. Miss Lin, your age is 28, and you may get 14 points. Good. 1988. April 4. But I just focused on but your age is 31 right now, Mr. Imran Baza. And your age is right now 31. But when you apply for quarter two on April 6th, you will be turns to 32. So your age is 32. Yeah, you're 11 points. Imran, your age points are 11. And how many? Okay, Mr. And okay, Mr. Abdul Lehman, how many years of a tax document will be required from company? Kindly also tell me the names of a tax document. Oh, it's great, excellent, and questions. Mr. Abdul, and it doesn't matter because the Korean 지방세 납세 증명원 and 국세 증명원, 즉세 완납 증명원. Okay, the two things. If you your company visit you the tax office 세무서, right, and talk to them, and they will let you know that, right? Okay. And your date is 1982. Okay. 1982 September 20. right now your age is Mr. Lisham Keishi. Your age is 37. 37 is you got 5 points. Mr. Lisham Keishi, and your age is 37, and you may get 5 points. And your age is June 1981 and June and 5th. Your age is 38. The Shafiqul Islam, your age is 38, so you may get 5 points. So Laxman Dahal, the 62 point, but I cannot change my E9 to E7 because of another one. Oh, change E7 for, unfortunately, in my company. You have any idea how to can change it? The only way is that if your company's E7 visa holders can change it to F27 or another F2 series visa, and there is a 1 quarter remains. So the only way is that okay, but I don't know actually about how many Korean workers work there, but based on your information is that only one person can allow to E74, but one person already got E74. So only way is that, and your previous E74 visa holders shall get F27, and after changing it, there is a 1 quota for E74. This is the only way, Mr. Daha. Oh, Mani, how are you? Mani brother, great job. But some people don't know English, so you explain both the languages. I mean, Korean. Oh, yeah, I see. So, for the Korean, I will explain in Korean. Okay, I can explain Korean. Okay, Mani. Okay. Just the same as the criteria, the Korean I've explained is what is the difference from the previous quarter one. 1분기 E74 비자하고 2분기 E74 비자의 다른 점을 설명하겠습니다. 마니 브라더가 우리 다른 브라더들에게 나중에 통역을 해주시면 될 것 같아요. 가장 중요한 건 나이입니다. 나이. 예. 나이가 한국 나이가 아니고 인터내셔널 에이지로 27세까지 17점, 그 다음에 30세, 그러니까 28부터 30세까지 14점, 31세부터 33세까지 11점, 그리고 34세부터 36세까지 8점, 그리고 37세부터 39세까지 5점. 이렇게 되는 거고요. 그 다음에 또 차이가 나는 점은, 중요한 거는 이번에 2분기 때 신청하는 사람들 소득은 2017년과 2018년 소득 금액 증명원을 제출해야 됩니다. 그래서 2019년 소득은 이번에 2분기 때는 포함이 안 됩니다. 그리고 다른 점은, 한국에서 마니 브라더 같은 경우는 한 회사에서 10년 일했기 때문에 10점이 주어지는 거지만, 한 회사에서 5년을 일했으면 5점이 별도로 주어지는 겁니다. 그래서 3년 일한 사람을 똑같은 회사에서 지금 일하고 있어야 돼요. 3년 일하면 3점이 주어집니다. 그리고 이번에 약간 특이한 점이 있는 거는, 그 읍면 지역에서 살고 있는 사람이 있잖아요. 예, 읍면 지역. 읍면해서 가점이 주어지는 경우가 있어요. 지금 서울, 그리고 광역시, 그리고 경기도는 읍이라고 해도 점수가 추가 점수는 없고요. 그 다음에 강원도, 그 다음에 충청남북도, 경상남북도, 그 다음에 전라남북도, 제주도의 일부분에 읍면에 속해 있는 경우에는 그 회사에서 2년 이상 일한 경우에는 5점, 그 다음에 3년 이상이면 7점, 4년 이상이면 10점이 주어집니다. 그리고 지금 이 부분은 1분기하고 약간 차이가 있는 게 있어요. 신청일 기준으로 10년 이내에 읍면 지역에서 1년 이상 근무한 경력을 합산을 할 수가 있습니다. 1년 이상 근무하는 거를 합산을 할 수 있는데 중요한 건 현재 일을 1년 이상 하고 있어야 되는지 아니면 과거에 1년 이상 일을 한 거를 합할 수가 있는지 그거는 제가 출입국에 다시 물어보고 있는 상황이니까 그거는 나중에 확인이 되면 다시 전화를 해드리도록 하겠습니다. 됐죠? 중요한 거는 기본적으로 설명을 해드렸어요. 마니 브라더가 친구들한테 아니면 브라더들한테 기본적인 가장 중요한 사항들은 좀 얘기를 해주셨으면 좋겠고요. Okay, I'm starting to the English. 김해시, 경상남도 김해시 진영읍. Yes, this is one of the part of a provincial area, right? So 경상남도 진해시, 김해. I'm sorry, 김해시. 김해시 is a part of 경상남도. Yes, 경상남도 진해읍. 자하기를 칸. Yeah, Kimhae is a part of our provincial area. So if you're working at a Kimhae시 진영읍, yes, every year, if you're working at 2 years, you got 5 point. 3 years, you got 7 point, and the 4 years, more than 4 years, you can get 10 points. Okay, congrats, Mr. Lassel Hossain. I'm working same company for 8 years. Yeah, okay. Same company is working continuously 8 years. You get 8 points additionally. But 1 year ago, company name and license changed. It doesn't matter about if your company has changed your name, but still have a same company. But some company and the buying your company, but I'm not sure exactly about that. But and you were working same company, but 1 year ago, company name and license changed. It's a very complicated. But if this company, one company like the buying this company, there is some of the document and you can prove it. There is a 양수도 계약서 and purchase and sale and contract. There are some of the indication on that, and you can try for that. And I am still working at it. This is a little bit complicated things, okay? So you can prove this one, and with some document. And Miss Lin, I have a monthly. Wow. Yeah. And monthly 290만 원, right? So monthly 290만 원 is okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Monthly 290만 원 is I think it's more than 33 million won per year. Wait a minute. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, computer some problems and okay, you were at 290만 원 and 12 month. Yeah, 34.8 million won. So if you're working 2 years like this, so 34.8 million won is the very highest one. Okay, and yeah, Mr. Money. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Money is if you have any questions, contact me. You know my cell number, right? So I'll explain it. Really appreciate. And also, I know that you just work for your the friend. 많이 감사합니다. 친구들을 위해서 이렇게 참여해주고 또 통역도 해주고 감사합니다, Mr. Money. Thank you. And oh wow, Mr. Khan, you got 10 points for the province. Great. And annual income in 2020. Annual income 2020. Mr. The Shankara Sitaula. What's that one? Is annual income in 2020. So I think that you are asking about the hourly income, right? The hourly income in 2020 is 8,530원 right? 8,530원. Hourly 8,530원 and the hourly wage is that. And Mr. Nanu, wait a minute. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. And okay, I need to check the one. Okay, this is some of the malfunction. Something like that. Okay, and I cannot read this one. Okay. 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 Just I need to check that just three and the last two questions. Okay. I'm really sorry about that. This is a past and 9:13 p.m. Just only three persons that I just get this one. Miss Lin, yes, 신원보증서. Yeah, you need 신원보증서. Guarantee letter from your boss, your company boss, not your 공장장님 and not your 대리님 과장님. So, Miss Lin, you need to prepare 신원보증서, guarantee letter from your boss, the company owner. And okay, Mr. Abdul, I'm worked at semi company and 4 years and 9 months and go back to home, a country and come back again since 10 months. How many points can I get for working experience? I think it's Mr. Abdul, you need to just prepare the other point, right? Because the yearly income is the most important thing. So yearly, you need to get more than 26 points first, okay? And anyway, if working 4 years and 9 months and come back to Korea and working at the same company, right? Same company in 10 months, you got 5 points, right? So if you have enough point and you meet this requirement, you can apply for E74. But your working experience may get the right now is where's that? Wait a minute. Oh yes, more than 5 years in working at the same company. If you do that, you may get 5 points. And the last questions, Mr. Tanguyan, right? Tanguyan. So how long is the preparation for E7 visa to process? Because I required last month in Ansan. He required me to open time deposit account here in Korea as a requirement for E7. Yeah, and Incheon Immigration Office and other immigration office also, when you they show your income certificate, they will request you of your the bank account and transaction and in the history past 1 year, right? So it just check that your income and after deduction of your tax and that kind of way your income that and had been and the sent you properly or not. So they just for the checking your income is correct or not. So yes, immigration office request for your bank in the past 1 year and transaction report. You shall prepare for that and submit it. Okay, last one, Nanu. I have worked 5 years in a place, but it is a metropolitan area. I get 4 points. Just there was no 읍면 additional point, but if you're working and at our same company more than 5 years, you can get 5 points, right? Okay. Really appreciate that today to join the E74 and the criteria, but I know that the lots of our and brothers and sisters are still working at our company, right? Because today is a Saturday. I know that, right? So if I have a chance, I just announced it again before the April application. If I have a chance if I have a chance, right? I just make that kinds of the live and the lecturing for future, and really appreciate that, and brothers and sisters and working in Korean really and appreciate that, and also the watch out your health, right? And when you go out for somewhere, please, and using masks and other things. So I hope that everybody healthy and getting healthier, and have a great and weekend night. And thank you very much for your participation on this live and lecture. Thank you very much, and see you next time. And this is Mr. Jang and Visa in Korea. Okay, see you next time, and bye-bye.